It's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Hey, Dave.
The Bucks took a massive leap in coach Mike Budenholzer.
The feeling no doubt mutual. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder.
Yeah. And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Knocked away. Stolen by McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
No, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Bledsoe for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Rondo in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Shot from the inbound.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of...
But did you see that? Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Davis.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the dunk by James.
Man, you gotta love watching James Scott for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that one's good by Davis.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Bucks trail by 3. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. That one goes in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Second shot opportunity. The layup missed. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Davis drives in. Over Lopez. Rondo passes to McGee. Davis has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
How often do we hear it, Greg? I mean, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Hill left side. Pass to Connaughton. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Kuzma. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
For the loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Caldwell Pope finds Morris. Here's Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. Kuzma against Ilyasova. A 3 from Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
Now here's Lopez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Connaughton passes to Ilyasova. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ilyasova against Morris. Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Lopez. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Morris kicks to Caruso. It's stolen by Hill. No good that time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Adetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got Howard. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Smith, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Williams passes to Giannis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Antetokounmpo's got 6. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
How about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's
yeah.
talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating to some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
No good on that one.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Here's Bledsoe, and the Bucks miss again.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure's on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
In the corner, it's James. Rondo passes to Davis. Dishes it to James. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect that.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. James kicks to McGee. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. He can't get it to go. Good D by Giannis. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McGee finds Green. Beyond the arc. The Lakers rebound, kicks it out to James. And they double up James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
We've got 1:28 left here in the second. The offensive rebound. Lakers leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the shot falls short this time. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Green defending. Chalk up 2 there.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And finished off by LeBron.
But if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Lopez against Howard. From 10 feet out, shot is good and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lopez. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Caruso. And here is James. 29 points for him last game against Houston. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Bucks trail by 6. Now Hill. Launches it. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
all right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Coming off a great game last time out, he's turning it up a notch already here tonight. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Bledsoe with it. the dish to Lopez. Knocked loose for the tie.
How about the defensive instincts of McGee? I mean, it's so impressive. He's gifted at positioning himself and using his length to throw shooters off.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Green kicks to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. McGee trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime defensively.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Here's Bledsoe. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Anthony Davis.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. Back to Bledsoe from 20 feet out. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
16 feet away. McGee, the pass to Davis. LeBron dishes to Davis. He shoots again. No good. Great D that time from Middleton. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. And then for Milwaukee, Williams comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Korver in for Chris Middleton. Smith on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Matthews. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
You know, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Marvin Williams. Pass to Smith. Now, here is Morris. Williams with the defensive effort.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Morris kicks to Smith from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Smith loves these long trays. I mean, he's a tough shot maker.
The drive by Giannis. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for J.R. Smith. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Williams. Pat Connaughton comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Morris with the bucket.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. He dishes it to Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Hill passes to Antetokounmpo.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. A 3-ball. Morris passes to Howard. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now, here is Hill. He's covered closely. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Lopez has got 6.
Oh, well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the boards.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Green. Kuzma brings the double team. Here's DiVincenzo. Over Caldwell Pope. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Hill. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle.
Oh, look at him fly!
Out the way! You love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
And so Hill bring it up for Milwaukee. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And Ilyasova kicks to Hill. Matthews finds Middleton. Rondo against Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
George Hill is a live weapon coming off the pick and roll. He can pull up, pass, and then attack the rack.
James, the pass to Green. LeBron outside. Lopez with the block. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for George Hill. Bucks trail by 3. Bledsoe taking his time here. It's stolen by Rondo. James wide open. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. James has got 19 points.
James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. From deep, Williams trains the three-pointer.
Williams is used to these type of situations, which is why he finds the ball in his hands when they need a bucket.
Timeout called the Lakers. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
McGee. Lopez with the block.
And having to be careful around Lopez, he's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
High post, Davis. Back to Rondo. They kick it out to Green. James outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at it, taking it strong and picking up the foul.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 1. The pass to Lopez. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
James against Middleton. Los Angeles with another miss.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. There's 1:38 left in the game. Deflected by Davis. LeBron outside. McGee, the pass to Green. McGee dishes to Green. James against Middleton. And it's James missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
He kicks it to Rondo. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Lopez left side. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. It doesn't go for him.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA, but I've seen crazy things happen.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.